What's up guys, welcome back to Film Sprinter. 90 days is not sufficient time for a couple to determine if they are ready to walk down the aisles. In every season of TLC's 90 Day Fiance, fans have watched couples in a hard way. Well, there are a bunch of couples from the show who have lived happily ever after, while there are also a lot of them who have crashed their connection. Whether it's cultural families, an unsupportive family, or betrayal, some couples who might look beautiful together at first soon coil into deadly and difficult relationships to carry on. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 90 Days Fiancé couples who were not a good match. So without any further ado, let's get started. Ashley and Jay. Ashley and Jay's story looked like something out of a fairy tale. Ashley met Jay when she was taking time off in Jamaica. They hit it off quickly and got engaged after spending 8 days together. However, it came off like a beautiful love story, but their relationship derailed just as quickly as it started, making them one of the most talked about couples from the show. After they tied the knot, another cheating scandal encouraged Ashley to file for divorce, which is why if they had more time to get to know each other, they would have realized that they weren't a good match. Jorge and Anfisa. There was something that fans found extremely important about Jorge and Anfisa's relationship during their good times. They poured over each other and their young love was really exciting for the show. But throughout their initial season, Anfisa got upset with Jorge over different things. She would kick him out of their apartment, refuse to film, and at one point, it even looked like she was going to leave the country. However, the couple finally called it quits. Their inability to get along during the initial 90 days was a reminder that they weren't a good match. Devin and Jihoon. It's surprising for fans to see how much Devin and Jihoon have fallen apart after their first time on 90 Days Fiancé. As season 2 continued, it became clear that Devin and Jihoon were not a good match. Parenting differences, cultural differences, and trust issues all proved to be too much. Since the show wrapped, the two have been involved in a terrible custody battle that has played out on social media. Chelsea and Yamir. Chelsea and Yamir were a super cute couple. The feasibility of their future came into concern during their run because Yamir had his eyes set to kick off a music career in Chicago, while Chelsea felt worried about fleeing from her hometown. Since the show wrapped, the two got divorced. Yamir made it to Chicago, while Chelsea came out as a member of the LGBTQ+ community. Yazan and Brittany. Brittany and Yazan looked great together, and there was an undeniable spark between them. But as the cameras kept rolling on 90 Days Fiancé the other way, it became pretty clear that they didn't have a future together. They weren't a good match, and Brittany's background didn't match with Yazan's Arabic culture. When Brittany ran back to the United States, she said, "I love Yazan, but I don't know if this is the right relationship for me, and I don't know if this is the right relationship for him." Jovi and Yara. Jovi and Yara are still together, but throughout season 8, their future has felt controversial to the fans who were watching at home. There are many differences between them. Well, they also barely appeared like a good match for each other. Jovi wanted to party with his friends. He also spent long periods away from home for work. On the other hand, Yara appears to choose a quiet life at home, and she constantly wants the company of her husband. Throughout the whole season, fans have seen them cry about their lifestyle conflicts, with Jovi's tendency for partying and his carefree attitude. It's hard to see these two being a good long-term match. Jasso and Cassia. Jasso and Cassia were cute together, but soon after the 90 days timer started rolling, flings in their relationship started to come out. It might have because of their age difference. One of the most important issues that made them a bad match was Jason's thriftiness. He spent all of his time in buying and selling knickknacks, and Cassia seemed turned off by his entire lifestyle. Their relationship got permanently rockier after their season was completed. Cassia called the police on Jason while claiming that he physically assaulted her. He was arrested, however later on she revoked her statement. They filed for divorce, called their divorce off, and again filed for divorce for a second time. They have both moved on, and it sounds like it's good for them. With that being said, it's time to end our videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such content. Thanks for watching.